Today we're gonna do a deck profile because Blue Eyes Red Dragon, they wanted me to do a deck profile of the Pendulum Gadget deck that I used yesterday. So I'm gonna do that. Also, I'm not putting the deck list in the description because I normally don't do that. But if you really want it, then you can just ask in the comments, and then I'll type it out for you, and then you can read it in the comments if you find that easier, okay? Okay, you can now do the deck profile.
Alright, it's Pendulum Gadget time. With 3 of each gadget. Now, in a regular gadget deck, usually mostly I see 2 of each gadget, but especially with the pendulum summons that are going on, I'd say that the extra searches that you can get from the gadgets just really helps keep that consistency, a card advantage. Because with the gadgets, you're able to search like for things, and with Kage and Tin Goldfish allowing you to exceed while still getting the gadgets effects, allows you to, via either Gigant X or King of the Fire Limbs, get another Tin Goldfish or Kage to Kage to be able to exceed again next turn and still search for a gadget and possibly again exceed into one of these and search or something. So that way you can keep gaining card advantage. And it also thins your deck out, which helps you search for these guys. I have 2 Machina Fortress because it is good, and with enough machines in there to make it useful, it's useful because it's just useful. And with 3 level 7 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons and Redox, you may even get a rank 7 summon out, so I do have Big Eye and Dracosec in there. I have 3 Pendulum Dragons because that's the searcher at the moment in Pendulums. 2 Time Gazer and 2 Stargazer. Some people run 3 of these. I don't really like to do that, so I'm going with these. If Odd Eyes would have been anything but level 4, or like scale 4, if it would have been, let's say, scale 3, I would have just used Odd Eyes and Time Gazer and not Stargazer, but it doesn't. Now, if we look at some other pendulum monsters, because we do have a couple on DN at the moment, like Silver Claw is 5. And where do we have like a high on? We'd have I guess Radiant Knight and Silver Claw could now work instead of Stargazer and Time Gazer. Although the only problem with that is, like, I guess Silver Claw could, no, what's it? What is it? The lower one? No, Tiptoed. One of these, like one of the ones lower than 3 would be fine because then everything is still higher than like 2 or 3. But I want 8 as the higher one, 8 or higher. So I need Time Gazer because otherwise I can't summon Fortress or Pendulum Dragon or Redux. So yeah, I'm sticking with these at this time. I also have Tin Goldfish as explained earlier and 2 Kage to Kage. Helps with exceeding, helps you get into Gigant X, King of the Fire Limbs, or one of the other rank 4s. A Redux because there's quite a few Earth monsters in there, and with the search ability that they have, it's quite easy to get the stuff in there to summon Redux. Although quite often, actually, I use Redux's effect to summon something from the graveyard, and then like the turn after, I use its effect to summon itself. I have 3 Mystical Space Dive integrated back row, 2 Lance to defend myself, a Dark Hole, a Trap Stun. I guess if like once I get my Pendulum abilities out, I can stop their traps. 3 Fiendish Train, 2 Mirror Force, a Compulse, a Bottomless, a Torrential, a Warning. And then for the extra deck, I do have number 52 Diamond Crab King, which I don't put in a lot of decks, but it's helped out. It's a 3000 attacker if you use its effect. The only problem is if it gets Veilered, but yes, some of the other Xyz mods also sort of fail if they get Veilered. It's just that this one is the most dangerous out of that. If it gets Veilered, it's in trouble, because then it's an attack position at 0 attack. But if you use its effect, it can attack with 3000 attack. It'll switch to defense position, and at the end of the turn, it'll get its 3000 defense back. So it can be good. Then I have Gaga Cowboy, I have Dweller, because with Dweller, even though I don't use it often, it can still be used very well as an anti-meta card against Bujins, against artifacts, against hands. I have Maestroke, I have Exciton Knight, I have Diamond Direwolf, I have Avion Skyblaster, number 101, number 50, 2 Gigant X, one King of the Fire Limps, a Ragnar Zero, because with Fire Formation Tanky in Fire Fists and Budgeons, or any other Fire Formation card, summon Ragnar Zero, you can destroy almost everything they have, which is fun. And then Big Eye and Dracosack to allow for rank 7 Exceeses with Redux, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and Machina Fortress. That's my deck. That is the Pendulum Gadget deck, Blue Eyes Red Dragon. Hope you liked it. If you guys have any suggestions on how to improve it or what you prefer yourself in these kinds of decks, just let me know and we'll discuss stuff in the comments. And remember, if you want to see the deck list of this in the description, just ask in the comments and I'll type it out for you. See you later.